deep, baby. Let's go. Come on, come on. A lot of people ask, like, why we do this, why we put our bodies through this stuff every day. You know, the constant abuse and the nutrition. And for me, my answer is honestly pretty simple. It's just, I don't want to be fucking average, man. I'd rather be fucking dead than average. And that's why I do this every day. Yeah, one of my worst fears is to be like everybody else, man. I can't stand this shit. So one thing coming in here and training at Metroflex really showed me, and working with Brian and being around the atmosphere with Branch and Johnny, is that it's just all about hard work. You know, I wasn't blessed with, you know, the best genetics. You know, I grew up as an obese kid, you know, and finally one day I got tired of being a fucking loser, man, and I decided I was gonna take control, and went to the gym and got bit by the iron bug. And man, being down here with these guys, it just shows that, like, you don't need anything special. You know, all you need is work ethic and discipline, you know, and you're working your ass off in the gym and you're working your ass off in the kitchen. You don't miss meals, you prep all your food, you know, and that's what Brian really showed me about training with here, man. It's just that it doesn't matter, like, what your background is or what your genetics are. It's all about just fucking hard work. Man the fuck up! Yep. Yep. Come on, come on. Come on. Yep, 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 yep. Eventually, the hard work will pay off if you stick to it. And I truly, truly believe that. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm still doing this. The devil is in the details, especially with bodybuilding, you know, and it's all about the fundamentals. And, you know, especially if you're trying to optimize your training, you know, nutrient timing is a huge deal that a lot of people overlook. A lot of people like to do if it fits your macros, and that works for a lot of people. But if you're a bodybuilder and you're trying to optimize everything you do, you've got to pay attention to when you need carbs, you know, whether it's pre-training, intra, post. You know, like, we're waking up in the middle of the fucking night to eat, you know, because we're paying attention to optimizing every detail that we possibly can, so. Yep. Come on. Come on. You know, I get a lot of young guys that ask me questions, whether it's over social media or whatnot, and a lot of guys just don't know where to get started. And I think a lot of people can use that as an excuse not to do it. Just come in here and start, man. You got to start somewhere. I started somewhere. I started, you know, I was obese my whole life, and then I was 180 pounds after I lost all that weight. And I started just like everyone else. And there's nothing magical to it. It's just years of hard work. And the main thing is just stepping in there. You don't have to know everything. Just start, and the knowledge will come, and the training will get better, and your nutrition will improve. And you have to surround yourself with people. If you're serious about it, you have to surround yourself with people that will push you and you'll learn from. And you want to train with people that are better than you, you know, and that will really help you push and fulfill your potential. We all go through painful events in our life, you know, and at the time, and a lot of people I'm sure can say this, at the time, you know, what I thought was the end of my world, basically the most painful thing that I'd ever went through, ended up blossoming into the best thing in my life. And that situation is what brought me to Texas to pursue my dream. And if there's one thing I could say, if you have a true passion and you have a true vision for something and you're willing to put in the work, you won't fail at it. Like I had it all, and I gave it all up to come in here to pursue my dream. And I put in the work every single day, and I'm doing it, you know, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. And, you know, the comfort and, you know, money, and there's not a lot of money, there's not a lot of comfort in the sport. Everything is pain. You know, force feeding your food, your meals when you don't want to eat, getting up and doing your cardio when you don't want to do it when you're exhausted. It's all about the pain. And, you know, if you can embrace that and realize that that pain is what is going to give you what you want, and you actually start craving that pain because you want to see how much further you can take yourself and how much more pain you can handle, because you know that's just going to make you better. So